In the first 6 months of 2025, we did $5,002,854.44. And I'm going to share you the three things that helped us get to where we will do $10 million this year and $5 million in revenue in the first 6 months. Now, before you say, oh my gosh, Cody's freaking bragging and he's talking about how much revenue he's doing, I'm telling you, this is something that I don't talk about a lot. However, I'm sharing this because it's just 10 years in the making, right? 9.5 years of doing these three things that I'm going to talk about. And I'm telling you, if you will implement these in your agency, you will scale so much faster. Like I was just talking to an agency owner in Joplin named Sarah. She scaled to about 15, 16, 17 million, 18 million, somewhere in that range is what she's on pace for in life insurance premium in her agency in 4 years, from zero to that amount of money in 4 years. Now they have a 7-figure income because of that. Okay, so when I share some of this, these are things that like agencies that you can lean into to scale faster. However, there's still people that are doing even at that level that realize that there's one of these three areas that they are missing. People like my buddy Edward Pritchett that I've been spending the last 3 or 4 years with, or John Wetmore, or you know, my father, these different people in the industry who are looking to scale and grow, the Rose Boys, et cetera, that they're using these strategies to grow quicker. Okay, the first one, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what they are, and then I'm gonna explain them in detail. First is YouTube, second is events, third is ads, okay, and funnels. So the first is YouTube. So when I talk about YouTube, we have received, we've had, I don't know, 40 something million views on our YouTube channel. We've been posting on YouTube for the last 9.5 years, a little over that actually. Also, we've done 3,600 videos on YouTube. Like we have built a brand on YouTube, and leaning into this. Now, we only got 351 subscribers the first 12 months. I was the worst YouTuber of all time, but I stayed at it, okay? And I started hiring people on the team that actually knew what they were doing when it comes to scaling with YouTube. Now, YouTube is a strategy that is not going to net you anything in the first 30 days, 90 days, or 6 months, and maybe nothing for the first year. However, if you lean into YouTube and you start to build a brand and put out content, it will be so much easier for you to scale and attract consumers or recruits. If you're looking to scale your agency through recruiting, this is one of the best things you can do. Also, if you're listening to this at any point, you're like, dude, I need to scale my agency. And you have an agency, you have agents, you have a 6-figure income, 7-figure income, whatever, and you believe that we could help you grow faster, which is true, by the way, then email me, Cody@CodyAskins.com. I want to meet with you privately and share with you ideas that are working that we are already helping agencies with, okay? First is YouTube. If you will lean into this strategy, there's some things, like we teach this at our retreats for our Power Player Mastermind. If you're an agency and you want to come to our retreats, you can check those out at CodyAskins.com. Okay, so the first is YouTube, and I'm telling you, YouTube is one of the best organic strategies. Google owns YouTube. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. It's phenomenal for SEO. YouTube videos also show up on the first page of Google now. Leaning into YouTube, even though you feel like, I don't understand it, I don't know it, it sounds like a lot of work, it sounds like a long-term commitment. Yes, 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 and yes. However, you will look back in 1, 2, 3, or 10 years and say, bro, holy freaking crap, YouTube is killing it for me, and I'm so glad I leaned in to YouTube as a strategy. And it can be any niche in the world. You need, and the cool thing about YouTube, by the way, to give you a little nugget, is you need to focus on one word. Mine is insurance. We help insurance agents around the world, period. We've leaned into that niche. Who are you speaking to? What is your word? Okay, first is YouTube. It's been insane for our growth. Because we built a YouTube channel, we could roll out anything, and I could be a part of any company. I could scale anything to 7 figures, multiple 7 figures, 8 figures, etc. Okay, YouTube. Second is events. Events have been incredibly powerful for our brand. It's how we've met so many relationships. It's how we built a community. It's how we've given back to the industry. It's how we've built this movement around the industry of people that are looking to grow, and they want to spend time together, they want to learn together, they want to pour in together. And so events have been a crazy powerful strategy. We built the 8% Nation brand because 92% of insurance agents fell in the first 3 years. So 8% is our event brand. Now, if you go to 8%nation.com, you can see that like we have an annual conference. We have road shows once a month. So we have 11 road shows per year. I'll be in Concord, California, between San Francisco and Napa and Sacramento here in a couple weeks, by the way. The 8% brand has been incredibly powerful, because when you start getting hundreds or thousands of people in a room, when you start getting around celebrities and athletes and big time headline speakers, when you start spending more time with industry leaders within your niche, when you start traveling and circulating the globe and putting on these events, and you're a magnet for people coming to get help and community, and they're looking to grow faster, which is what we specialize in, by the way, whether you're just starting or whether you're trying to scale. The event piece, I've got a buddy, Jesse, who I'm working on and helping him with his event strategy right now, because he wants to do an event, local event in Springfield, Missouri for real estate agents, because he sees how powerful this has been for us. So events, insanely powerful if you are looking to grow a brand, get known, just speaking at other people's events, by the way. Like, we have agencies that speak at our events all over the country. They want to leverage our audience. They want to get in front of more people. They want exposure, brand awareness, and then boom, they want to attract the right people to their organization. Events are one of the best things you can do. I can tell you all three of these strategies, by the way, I will do for every company I'm ever a part of forever. YouTube, events, and ads. Events have been one of my favorite things, by the way. Like, so fun, so exciting. There's so much energy around it, and I love it. Third piece, by the way, that most of you are probably waiting on, which is huge, is ads. And we've spent over $100 million on ads between clients and lead gen and all the things. I spend, just to promote my brand, I'm spending a lot of times 30, 40 grand a month on ads. Just promoting me, 8%, CA, Kaboom. Not all, though. I mean, we'll spend 500, 600, 700 grand a month generating leads for insurance agents. That's another story. However, having a funnel and running ads through a funnel, like what we specialize in, which is, and you can go check out one of our funnels, info.kaboomleads.com. We build funnels like this, and we help agencies scale with funnels like this. Here's an example. Here's a live example. Info.kaboomleads.com. We're driving traffic through this with ads targeted to insurance agents. We're driving them to this funnel. We have a survey on there. We've added phone verification in there. So someone puts their cell phone in, they click verify phone, they get a 6-digit security verification code, 6-digit code sent to their cell phone. They get the text, they have to go back into the funnel, put the 6-digit verification code into the funnel to verify it's their real accurate cell phone number. And then it says, hey, your phone number has been successfully verified. This is a real phone number. Congrats, right? And then after they submit, which is the same thing we do for our prospect leads, by the way, when we're generating leads for insurance agents, generating leads for my team, we use the same process, by the way. So then they verify their phone, whether this is a consumer or an agent wanting to speak to us, either way. And when they verify their phone, they submit the survey form. They're done. They're almost done with the funnel. Then we send them to another page, a confirmation page that is, hey, you're almost there. Due to high demand, you should skip the line and book a call with our team right now, so you can get answers to your questions and not have to wait. It's like a fast pass at Six Flags, I think. And so then they book a meeting, and we're seeing about a 40, 45, 50. One day we had a 53% booking rate. Like, it was a day recently, we had about 70 people go through our funnel, verify their phone, and also about half of those, I think it was 53% actually, it could be off on the math, but I think it was like 36 maybe, actually book a call on their own with our team. And we have 11 inside sales reps who are ready to take calls, right? And so that feeds an inside sales team, and they're so much happier when you're feeding them leads and calls, right? And so if you're looking to generate leads of people that are wanting to join your agency and scale your agency, or just maybe general insurance leads that are consumers want to speak to your inside sales team or your call center or whatever, we have we can give verified leads, phone verified leads, and through Kaboom or through ad management, maybe ad management. I don't do it for everybody, because I don't think agents should be doing ad management, by the way. It's another story. Because you're spending $400, $500, $600, $700, $900 on ad management, then it adds $6 or $12 to your CPL, and it doesn't make sense anymore. And it's not controllable. Facebook rejects stuff. Like, you could have some flexibility and patience when it comes to ad management. But ads and funnels has been a great way to scale a company. And so then after they become a lead, we ask them to book a meeting with our team. After they book a meeting, then we send them to a third page, which is a next steps funnel, which is showing them how to prepare for their meeting and their call, which increases show rate, by the way. And so how can ads and funnels help you scale to 7 or 8 figures as a company? Ads and funnels can help you scale because it can be more consistent traffic. Not only is it an amazing brand awareness in your niche, they're seeing you every freaking day. Like I'm telling you, you start going to info.kaboomleads or castudios.tv or apersonation.com or CodyAskins.com or kaboomleads.com. Guess what? You will see me literally every freaking day. Why? Because between Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, Google search, YouTube, and AdRoll, we are retargeting people all over the internet. It can make you feel like omnipresent, and it can feed people into your ecosystem that are actually interested in your message. And I can get probably, a bunch of them to book a call with you and your team as well. And so if you're looking to scale to, let's just say, hey, we scaled to $5 million in the last 6 months using these 3 strategies, by the way. If you're like, hey, dude, I want to scale to 7 figures or 5 million, or hey, I want to do 10 million in 12 months. These things are possible if you will lean into YouTube, events, and ads. If you're an agency looking to scale, we can help you in these 3 areas. Whether it's help you with creating an ad and a funnel, which we're really, really, really freaking good at, by the way. Like I have people literally buying tickets to websites, which is why event-wise we help with event marketing. We have multiple different companies and agencies in the U.S. that are hiring us, that have hired us, or in the middle of hiring us for event marketing to help them fill their events. When it comes to e-com, I can get someone to buy a ticket to our local road shows for anywhere between $29 and $59. They give us $29 to $59. We spend $29, $59, and then boom, we get a ticket sold in return. And I normally make money off of, or break even off of actual ads to ticket revenue. Super rare. Most people can't do that. I can teach you how. That's events. Or YouTube, which is where we can consult you, or we can, manage your YouTube or your social, or you can just leverage our YouTube and, get brand awareness for you and your team. I'm always looking for people to interview on the podcast, by the way, so you can email me, Cody at Cody Askins. If any of this resonates with you, or you can go to CodyAskins.com and book a call with our team. If any of this makes sense, or if any of this you like, or also if at any point during this you're like, dude, I like this type of content, we're creating a bunch of behind the scenes content that goes even deeper, early releases of the podcast, 8% Nation recording of all of our conferences, all of my courses, dozens of hours of course content, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And you can sign up at castudios.tv. That's like Netflix for insurance. We've created a streaming platform for insurance agents. You can check it out. Again, this was how to scale to 5 million in 6 months. How we did 2,854.44, I believe. I just looked at my HubSpot earlier, by the way, so that's a legit number, when we can prove it, which is great, because you should be exact. You shouldn't exaggerate. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in comments below. Type love in comments below, and we'll see you on the next one. If you have any questions, CodyAskins.com. See you soon.